Hey Apex Agents, Mobius Y here with another Mass Effect Andromeda multiplayer video. Today's video is the first in a short series where I showcased some Campy strategy guides for farming on Gold difficulty. Now these kind of strategies will make playing Gold difficulty easier, but not necessarily super easy, as there are still objective waves, and these strategies are basically for showing a place where you want to hold up on the map so that you and your squad can have a much easier time holding out on these survival waves. Now today we're going to be doing Firebase Sandstorm, and we're playing against Outlaw, but this strategy is entirely doable against Remnant, as the exact same team that you see here on screen have done this several times against Remnant as well. I don't necessarily recommend it against Ket, but if you want to try it, be my guest. I will not stop you in any way, shape, or form. Now on Firebase Sandstorm, when you first load in, the place to go is the very first building on your right hand side when you spawn in on the LZ, and you and your team essentially hold the bottom floor area there. Now there are 3 entrances into this room. However, the main entrance that leads out front into the middle of the map is where most of the enemies will come from, and you will have some enemies coming in from the side door on the left, especially if they spawn in on the LZ. So you need to focus most people's attention to the front door, especially somebody with crowd control, somebody like the human adept that I am playing in this video. And you need somebody with decent mid to long range DPS holding the side door on the left with something like a Thokin or a Revenant assault rifle, or possibly even a Vanquisher sniper rifle holding the left side of the door there. You can also have somebody keeping an eye on the back door that leads out to the closest ammo box just out the rear entrance there, so that if there are any big baddies that come around the backside, say something like a Hydra if you're against Outlaw, or a Nullifier or Destroyer if you're playing against Remnant, comes around that back way, somebody can immediately alert you guys, hey, there's something coming around the back. And those of you that are watching the front gate as well as possibly even the side door can just turn your attention and quickly take out that enemy that's out the back door there. Also at the back door is a really easy escape route where you can go off to the right hand side from the ammo box and jump up to the next building and simply run away. It's also a good route to take when you're exiting that building, going to do an objective during the objective waves. Now, I don't necessarily recommend these strategies for public lobbies with random other players. I definitely recommend doing this with friends who don't mind kind of playing the same map a few times in a row, so that you guys have an easier time farming some credits on Gold difficulty, allowing you to save up credits to buy the more expensive packs. This does require a bit more coordination and communication with some teamwork that you just don't really find in the random lobbies. So, as I said, I recommend saving this for doing it with friends, and you still need to bring some decent gear. You can't simply have everybody coming in and all bringing predators and katanas and the like. You still want people to have decent weapons like a grade 10 charger, or possibly even some rares and uncommons like a Raptor sniper rifle or a Thokin assault rifle like I said before, or even an equalizer like what I'm using right now. They don't necessarily have to be grade 10. They can simply be unlocked at grades 1 or 2, and they're still quite effective. You'll also want to try and bring somebody with decent crowd control, as I said earlier, like the human adept that I'm using, as an ability like Singularity is really good for neutralizing things like the Adhe dogs, which are extremely annoying, as well as quickly disabling any enemies that are unshielded, like a sharpshooter out in the distance, or possibly a raider that's charging in trying to cause a little trouble for you guys. So that's about all I really have to say on the strategy here. I'm going to be cutting the audio feed now so that you guys can listen to the communication that's going on now. Unfortunately, in this game here, there wasn't necessarily a lot of game communication going on as we previously have done. There's mostly just a lot of BS bantering, so bear with me on that. I didn't necessarily get team coordination recorded in this one, but I do still hope this is entertaining and gives you guys a good idea of how you can play Firebase Sandstorm against Outlaw or Remnant to try and have an easier time playing on Gold. As I said, these strategies are not for people who are comfortable playing on Gold in random lobbies. This is more for the kind of person who doesn't really think they have gear that's good enough to do that, as well as simply wants to have a bit of an easier time earning Gold quality credits and completing missions in about 15 to 20 minutes time. So basically, those of you who are simply not quite comfortable playing on gold, but you have several other friends who are willing to try this out, this video is for you. So I hope it really helps, and I hope that you find the rest of it enjoyable. In the meantime, this has been Mobius Y for Mass Effect Andromeda. Thanks very much for watching. Enjoy the rest of the video, and I will see you on the battlefield. Good luck, Apex.
Where you at? Look at this right here, Mobius. Turn around. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That fast. Honey, we don't share grenades.
Yeah, not like in
ammo boxes are individual, they're for everybody.
Everybody else's foobar for a while. That's kind of nice.
Yeah, that's not how it works anymore. Your grenades are your grenades. My grenades are my grenades.
I think it's even the same with the ammo.
Worry about me stealing your grenades. Same with ammo, yep.
Oh, it's in the building. Jeez, I'm an idiot. Got it. Squad member down. Blister. Hang in there, Apex. Where'd her mic go? Did she turn it off?
Bliss might have her mic on mute. I don't know.
Depressing.
It is, she says.
It helps with the echo.
This is true.
Certainly does that.
But it's nice to have the maximum team coordination so we can communicate when there's problems and threats arriving. And all that other good stuff, man. This is really important to the team cohesion.
That's the reason why I don't play paper magic, is people that talk like that in real life, man. Like, that's exactly why I don't play paper magic. To be TBH, you know.
I didn't realize that was such a concern. I talk like that in real life.
That's what it is.
But you know I'm just doing it to fuck with you.
Oh, I know that. I'm just saying, it's just like, I'm just like making like a statement, basically. That's why I don't play paper magic. Because people like that went to one event.
Why do you when people have a
it's like, well, and they talk like they're fucking like mega virgin motherfuckers, dude. They try and be smarter than you. And I know how to play the game of Magic.
I'm smarter than you because I know the 6,000 combos that cannot be beaten in Magic.
If it wasn't for one dude, I would have gone unbeaten there, so.
Were you just bragging about your Magic prowess after making fun of Magic nerds?
Well,
just asking.
But I'm a different type of Magic nerd. You know, I'm not like these guys that are just like, that's their life. Like, they live and breathe Yu-Gi-Oh decks. They got like a belt on that holds like their Magic deck and everything like that. They live on
any spare money I spend on upgrading my decks.
I've seen it, man. I've seen it. They've had their Pokemon deck, their Yu-Gi-Oh deck, and their Magic deck all in one belt.
Probably have their baseball deck if they were old enough.
And it probably got their I shit in my pants card in their belt, so.
Dude, this shit is just great. It's wonderful. It's so much fun.
What is? All this concussive shot bullshit?
Just having it on demand. You know, when shit hits the fan, you need to have stagger. It's there. You need spike DPS, turbocharge is there. I mean, really, frag grenades are the least needed of them all.
Yeah, but frag grenade spam is fun.
Yeah, I need to get the radius evo. I really would like them to have a bigger radius.
On concussive shot?
Oh, no, on frags.
You think so? I'm pretty sure it's like 6 meters by default. with like the rank 3 evolution or some bullshit. Look at that. Those are some delicious non-existent explosions because I have no idea where my fucking singularity is. We got Krogan in the room from the back. Hydra up front. Oh god, I'm eviscerated by Hydra missiles. You want me to get up?
We're on the way.
Dodge, dodge. Thanks. Out of here.
That biotic explosion didn't even do a fifth of that dude's health right there. It's fucking pathetic.
I know.
They really gotta fix that shit. I think the game is like is a great balance for bronze and silver at the moment, but not for higher levels. And then when they make things stronger for the higher levels, because people are gonna eventually progress to the higher levels and not be noobs forever.
Yep.
Then the game is just gonna be like too easy for those low difficulties.
Yeah, there comes a point.
Fine, some people will come up quicker.
I mean,
More people
there
get
came,
gold.
there came a point in Mass Effect 3 where gold
It's
was
true.
basically the standard.
Yep. Or
Balance
silver
for
if you
gold
just
on
really...
day one, though.
True. Come here, Saboteur. She did not have a good day.
That's
Is it a
girl.
chick?
Yep. It's an Angaran chick.
Can't tell with those Angar.
Yes, you can.
They all look like fucking freaks.
I can see it's the female model because it's all got the big fat dopey eyes.
And it's got the blowjob
Yeah, I
lips.
know, it's the chick. I'd rather have Corian hips over blowjob lips.
And you make fun of, of magic nerds when you just said that? Like, fuck.
You're still wondering what Quarian sweat tastes like?
Magic nerds are so nerdy, man.
Probably
We're a
better
bunch of
than
nerds.
Angaran.
But you know what? Them Korean hips though,
Dude.
man. Oh man, they really get me off. He's so hot.
Come on, you can't tell me that like those magic like basement dwellers are like don't bother you a little bit. They're just like
They don't because
Terrible.
I don't know any. They're not, I'm not getting.
oh.
I'm not getting freaking 20 card combos thrown in my face all the time. So, so no, it doesn't really bother me.
Would it though? If you met one and they talked like that nonstop.
I'd just start mocking them. I'd start talking like that too. Just be like, yeah, man. When I get that incinerate,
Yeah,
man,
you're
it's
too
all
much of a
game
troll
over. I
to
get
get
my
pissed
lightning
off.
bolt with my giant growth, man. It is done. Give me a little raging goblin. I'll beat the shit out of you in 6 turns.
I know normal's like a subjective thing anymore, but it's just like I don't feel like those people are just quite so normal.
Yeah, because we're totally the epitome of normal.
I'm normal. I do my shit. I go to work. And I play video games.
Yeah. Why do anything else?
To me, it's normal.
Exactly. See to
I know to them
see
it's
to.
normal, but I don't know.
Where'd that canister?
It's
go?
abnormal to me. So
Come on. Oh, I can't shoot. It's too high. It's too far now. God damn it.
and someone who'll never be a productive member in society is kind
see,
of like
see, that's
odd
just it though.
to me.
To these magic nerds, as you call them, normal to them is loving magic and having a fucking kick-ass magic deck and blowing $2,000 on a kick-ass magic deck.
There's so many better things to spend
Krogan's in the
$2,000 on, man.
Yeah, like
There's
paintball.
so many better things. Shit, for those fuckers, they spending $2,000 on some strippers would be great time for them, my man. I
Oh,
bet.
let's do that. You could probably buy a hooker
I
for
wouldn't
a
do
week.
that, but
Like a really cheap
that's
one.
too much.
That would give you syphilis, but I mean, still.
Yeah, just
Hooker
saying,
for
you
a
know.
week.
Way more fun things you can do than sit at a table and play cards with dudes that are just fat.
right, we still got the Hydra coming in the front.
Not
with
saying
the
I'm
Berserkers in the
skinny
back.
fucking dude, but you know.
Hydra's going. Good rocket. There's a frickin' raider right across from us. On the other platform. It's gonna be a problem. You both down. Get up.
I hear you.
This agent is
God
scary.
damn it. Yeah, he's
What
fucking
did you
dumb,
guys
dude.
do?
I
That
can't
agent
fucking
just
hit
went
him.
ham on everyone. Alright, 30 seconds. Probably want to start moving now.
I couldn't reload for the longest fucking time.
Twenty seconds. Do the long lap. Look at my stylish last second entry.
What?
Nothing.
That shit was fucking amazing. It's like my new favorite character.
Just because of the concussive shot spam. That's what I mean, though. That's why I don't really like the Turian soldier by comparison, because he doesn't have anything like that. He's just got the fortification, the frag grenades, and the turbocharge. You don't have a oh shit on-demand
He's
power.
so just a solo lone wolf fucking character, and they made this game not really like that.
I think the thing about the Turian is just that, you know, if you replace the frag grenade with concussive shot just from the Turian, he would be a way better character just from that. You know what I mean? But
Probably
it
would.
is what it is.